Checking. Tell me what the next one is. What is happening in the world of Spurs?
Spurs, right. So Tottenham have finally signed Gareth Bale up. So they've replaced Gareth Bale with Gareth Bale, right? Took them 7 years. They finally did it. And I mean, honestly, I don't know how it's gonna turn out. Bale is obviously a very good player. He's helped Real Madrid win so many trophies. Very underappreciated at Madrid. But I mean, the new stadium probably has a golf course, so I think Bale will have fun there. To be honest.
Yeah.
A lot of funny things that were coming out on Twitter was that the moment he would link to Spurs, all the Spurs fans started mapping out all the closest golf clubs to the stadium to try and
Right.
convince Gary Bale to come. So
To come.
now it's gonna be Wales, Spurs, golf in that order.
Let's see. Let's see. Do you ever want to
What
trust?
do you think about that, Harsh Chetan?
Yeah, so Vihan, like you mentioned, the Tottenham fans did find out golf courses near Hotspur, but I would think he now really wants to get back to playing football, which is why I hope he made this deal, or otherwise Spurs would be would really have messed up this transfer. But it's really exciting to see someone who is the young PFA winner earlier in the Premier League come back to the Premier League. It's like one of the great comebacks, like Henry, Didier Drogba, few of those legends who's come back to the Premier League and perform. So I hope he brings that that X factor to Tottenham, which they
I
need
mean,
to win.
just to point it out, Henry came back, scored one goal in Carabao Cup, and he bounced again.
And left. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
you need to calm down with your stats too, bro.
And
Like
Drogba never
people
came
will
back.
people
Drogba
will
never
start
came back.
hating you. Oh wait, Drogba did come back. Get your facts checked, guys. Guys, at him
Did
down
Drogba come back?
if you agree with me. Of course
I
he
don't
did.
remember. I don't
That way, even bloody Paul Konchesky came back to
With what?
bloody the Premier League.
Who?
Yeah,
Paul
but he's not a
Konchesky.
legend, no. Yeah, talking
He's
about
not a
legends,
legend.
guys. For the club,
He's not.
Before you say Bale is not a legend,
Mm.
and
Okay, we get your point.
no, but
We get your point.
Ah.
I mean,
because you're not the
other
one who argue with me, and now you're telling me I get your point. Okay, now
we have
you
to
shut the
correct
fuck
you.
up,
We have
and
to correct you.
let's get on to the next transfer, who is
No, wait.
who
With
can't pronounce his
Spurs,
name.
with Spurs, Regulon.
He
Not
did
bad. You
practice a lot
pronounced
for
it
that.
By
right.
the way,
He
it's
did. He did practice a lot.
yeah. You have to I had to go on Google and see what how it sounds like. Okay, yeah,
We put a screenshot of that up on the screen so people can
Yeah, you
actually
should.
see. It's called reg as like regular, and then U lawn regulon.
yeah.
Go ahead, Chopra.
Nice.
So Regulon, yeah. I mean, United were going after him like we were with every player, the full transfer window.
Oh God.
But eventually Spurs got him. Now, obviously, I mean, we've all heard about we've heard about the news where they've mentioned that Regulon, the deal that they've signed is it's very advantageous to Real Madrid than to Tottenham, and it shows a bit of desperation from them. So, Vian, what do you think? Like, do you think this is a move that's good for Tottenham, or they are just building up the player for Madrid?
See, the thing is that with Regulon at least, he's absolutely um, stunning in that right back position. I think sorry, left back
Left back.
position. He's gonna give Ben Davies a lot of competition and improve the Spurs team a lot. I think Spurs are doing some seriously good work in the transfer. So anyways, getting back to Regulon. Number one thing I'm happy about is that United didn't get him. So another page window for them, unless they surprise me. Don't call me out on that. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with Regulon, but he's definitely gonna. He got a lot of potential to actually like bombard down that side. But coming to your question about Madrid, see the thing is that in that position they have Polan Mendy, they have Marcelo, they've got so many of these left back, right backs that won't get a good shot in it. You won't get a good game time. So this is actually a good deal for Madrid because he's going to get some more experience in the Premier League, and it's also a good deal for Spurs because it solidifies their defense a lot more.
I mean,
So yeah,
yeah, obviously, in looking at that perspective, Reguilon, he will improve Tottenham. But getting back to the point of, I want to ask Harsh that question: is this a short-term move for Tottenham, like Bale and Reguilon, both of these players? If Reguilon does well, then he goes to Madrid. If he doesn't do well, then Tottenham have a bad player at their hands. So Harsh, do you think that this is a very short-term plan for Tottenham?
Yeah, so I would agree partly, but I would also see the benefits that it brings to Tottenham. Like Tottenham also can make it to more viewership on television. It can get them more T-shirt sales. Because apparently I just correct me if I'm wrong, but the top eight get more TV casting than the below, which also affects. This is what I saw in a documentary. And now getting point, I know I'm off topic, but getting to your point, Chopra, is yeah, I agree. It could be a short-term fix because Ben Davies is their only left back that I think Mourinho really believes in and stands by. So to give him some good competition, I think Regulon will give him that and fight for the first place. Bale, I think it's a good signing. Not a good signing that we can only see once he starts playing and performing. But for sure, he's gonna get their sales go really high for their t-shirt.
I mean, I don't think that is the first thing they think about when they sign players.
yeah,
Is
even
that
I,
I mean,
you're gonna get
I mean,
it
it
factors
could
in.
go both ways.
Yeah, I mean it
It does also
factors
factor.
factors
I
in,
must say, Harsh, Chetan, we
but
have
at
you
the
on
end
this
of the
on this.
day,
We,
right? At the end of the day, they're gonna see how he performs and not how many shirts he sells. So
No, but no, that's
see
of
this.
course you're right, but that's also a plus point that people see during times like this. To money is a big factor that your clubs don't have people attending matches.
yeah, so you give clubs the money and people should lose out their money, right?
Bro, this is why we have
If you
Harsh
say
Chetan on
if
this
you say it
podcast.
that way, if you say it that way,
This is
of course it sounds wrong, but
Harsh,
guys,
you're
that's
now
not
gonna
what.
guys.
buy Harsh, you're now gonna buy all the City jerseys
Oh no, I'm actually
so
planning
that
to
they
buy the
can.
third jersey. It looks
Okay,
really
okay,
fire,
okay.
guys. I
Calm down.
suggest I suggest
Calm
you all
down.
to
This
go
is
and buy it.
see, lad. This is why we took a 9 day break because of the amount of shit houses that happened on this shit. So, getting back on track to topic. Do you think that Spurs have a fighting chance for the top four with this kind of a squad? Tell me, Harsh Chetan.
I mean, of course, like their teams looks pretty solid right now. And after the win against Southampton, if they do continue their form of scoring and uh, the team mentality is building out here. So if that continues, I see them really strong contenders for the top four.
That's interesting, actually. I mean, probably I think the next team that if Chelsea capitulate, then probably Chelsea will be out in top four. But I don't see Liverpool moving. I don't see City moving, and unfortunately, I don't see United moving. So and
Oh,
Everton,
wow.
Everton's still a possibility.
Yeah, but I'm surprised you said United after their loss
Yeah,
in the first game at home.
I
I
mean,
I
yeah, I think they're gonna bounce back. I mean, in terms of Tottenham, I honestly don't see them getting top four this season, and this is due to the fact of their first performance where they did not play well. The second game, they did not play well first half. They've had just one good half where they've scored goals, right? They've scored goals, but they've played two matches where they have not performed for two-thirds of the time there. So I still feel that Tottenham will not get into the top four. About United, well, I'm probably not
we
going to
can
say.
have
Time will
that
tell.
conversation when it
Yeah,
comes.
only
Yeah, but
only only time will tell. Yep.
I all I don't like about Spurs is that they don't have a replacement for Harry Kane in case he goes. Not even a suitable replacement. So, in my opinion, I think if Kane goes down, if Spurs goes down. I mean, sorry, if Kane goes down, if Sonny goes
Spurs
down,
good.
uh,
Yeah.
so I don't think who's going to play that. I don't know. I can't think of anyone else playing there right now. So yes, they've scored goals, but they've conceded as well. You know. So if you take out the goals which come from only Kane and Son, who's there? Who's left? There's no one left, you know.
Reguline,
So
Reguline.
Yeah, and even if If
Yeah,
Bale,
yeah,
what
yeah.
about Bale, guys?
Wrong.
Hush, continue, Hush, continue.
What if,
He's
what
a
if Bale?
he's a
You said what?
regular.
Chopra, you practice. Come on,
Come on, Chopra.
come on.
Anyway, continue.
Yeah, no, no.
Continue.
But if Bale can fill in the shoes for Harry, if he gets injured, which he's not currently, then yeah, then maybe let's see. Only time will tell.
Yeah, I guess if he's not playing golf, then I think he will definitely shift. So